All right, Footy fans, get ready for another episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. Here are your hosts, PJ and Breno.
Hey everyone, it's Breno here. Welcome back to NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast, where the footy chat is live, loud, and sometimes slightly questionable. And it's how good is this though? We've now ticked over the 70,000 footy fans in the group, and if you're one of them here every week chatting footy, you're part of what makes things really good on our platform. So now I'm flying solo. Oh, hang on. No, that was last week. Is he back? Has he recovered? Has he emotionally processed the last couple of weeks? Joining me as always, the man, the myth. He's on the Rabbitohs roller coaster. It is PJ. There he is. Oh, mate, firstly, welcome back. And secondly, are you all right?
Yeah. So firstly, thank you very much to Breno for holding the fort while I was down last week. Man down! I was down, but I was not out. It was coming out at both ends, but I'm okay now. So thank you for looking after. I hope everyone enjoyed the footy last week. I certainly did. Up the bunnies. Hey,
yeah, nice win. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Cool.
And 70,000 members too.
Yeah,
So thank you everyone for following us and liking us and commenting. We really do appreciate your support. We love our footy. We're just a couple of blokes having fun.
Yeah.
And we love that you're having fun with us.
Cool. Okay, so you've forgotten how to do it already?
I forgot to put the live chat on so I can see if anyone comments.
Oh, okay. No, after this week, doggies on top. Yeah, thanks to your buy. Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Let's go see if there's any footy news. What do you reckon? Here we go. Footy news. Footy. Anytime today. There we go. Oh, no news. Oh, well. Let's move on. Oh, no. There we go. Let's... it looks like Roger Tuivasa-Sheck has decided to leave the NRL again. This time he's heading over to the English Super League. Feels like he only just come back to the NRL. Now he's heading over where a lot of NRL players go to end their career and retire. But I feel bad for the commentators, though, especially Blocker Roach. He only just got used to saying his name correctly, and now they've got to find another Warriors hyphenated name that they can say over and over again at length. So I did.
How many times has Blocker said Roger Tuivasa-Sheck? It's so funny. Oh, Rogie. It's Roger. Roger. Oh, so funny. But one of the original hyphenated names in the NRL, moving on to the Super League. Take your hat off, Roger. All the best, mate. We hope you go well this year with the Wars. They're flying high at the top of the table, but good luck with the future.
Yeah, good on him. Oh, and this bloke. Oh, look out. Talk about team switch. This fella, at the game last week, the game was heading the wrong way for the Tigers, so he switched jumpers halfway through the game. And good on you, mate. Loving the retro jerseys as well. Repping it.
Yeah, each way bet, he went the right way in the end. Go the Bunnies.
Still on the Rabbitohs, they have announced some home games will now be at Allianz in enemy territory. So shed some light on this one, PJ. What do you think of this?
Yeah, so it looks like they've done a deal with Allianz and the government. The government didn't want to move into Homebush. It would be bad for Homebush. So they've done a deal where they get 5 home games next year. And then it ends up being, I think, 6 in 2028. And that will be a 6-6 split or a 7-6 split, I think it is, across those following 3 years until 2030. So Bunnies fans in the Moore Park region, near the Redfern home base, they'll be back at Allianz, and it'll be interesting to see which games go where.
If we've got any Roosters fans in here, I highly doubt it, but what do you think of that? I'm pretty sure they're very disappointed.
Yeah. Well, they don't own the stadium, Breno. The government
that's right.
owns the stadium, and it means it's owned by the people of New South Wales, so anyone can rent it. Bloody hell, they let the Waratahs play there. So,
And what happened to that?
Bloody go the Flowers. Go the Flowers. Oh, jeez. Imagine going for a team that was a flower. Fair dinkum. Oh,
Yeah, stick to our sport. It's much more better than
yeah.
the NRL, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's go into what's the score? What's the score, bro? Oh,
What's the score?
what's the score? All right, round 3 done and dusted. There's some blowouts, some comebacks, and a few teams already in strife. Let's rip into it. So, what have we got? So, first game up. I don't know. Was it a good game or was it sloppy or it was?
It was a pretty scrappy
It
game.
was pretty ugly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Dogs found a
Bulldogs
way,
prevailed. Yeah, Canberra had a chance a couple of times, but just couldn't put the ball in the hole, and the Bulldogs just kind of hung on. And actually got a bit bored in that game. Breno, have to be honest. It was a bit who's your father. And Panthers touching up the Roosters, the premiership favourite Roosters. Everyone's saying they're going to win the comp. And if it wasn't for South clocking off when Alex Johnson broke the record, they'd be 0-3 right now and staring down the barrel of 0-4. So Panthers looking white hot. Yeah.
So's Warriors actually. After touching up the Knights, but yeah, mind you, the Knights weren't fully in full strength, but neither were the Warriors too. But they're going really good. Dolphins, wow, they've got a nice little win there against the Sharks, who I thought were favourites this year. They've definitely dropped off the radar.
Yeah, that was a weird game, Breno. Did you watch that one? The Sharks kind of, they just seem to be going through the motions. It's like, let's get to our fifth. And they weren't really trying, and they got behind, and then they had a go and they scored, and then they went back into this lazy-cool kind of state, and then at the end, I mean, I think the Dolphins put on 18 points in the last 7 minutes.
Yeah, the last 10 minutes
The
they just
score
blew it
looked
away.
a lot worse than it should have been. It was about 2010, I think it was.
And the Rabbitohs,
very, very strange performance by the Sharks at home. Very, very strange one. Yeah, Bunnies up at Gosford. That logo, I don't know what it is, but I always think it's the Chicago Bears, the West Tigers logo. Yeah. It's looking very Chicago Bears with the orange.
Do better, NRL. Do better. I mean, I didn't take it from the NRL page. It's not copyright. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't know where it's from, but anyway, it was a cracker, mate. The end to end, both teams were pushing each other. South had a really good lead. West Tigers came back and with a slap in the face, they were leading at half time. Latrell Mitchell, absolute brain snap. Do you know what he was slapping at, Breno? Because the ball was about a metre away from the bloke's face. And he slapped him in the face.
When I watched it, I really thought he was trying to smack the ball out of his arm, but the ball was on the other side. So you're not going to get it from there, mate. You're only going to cause grief, and smacked him across the chops, and off you go.
Yeah, so the Bunnies prevailed. They hung on there. West Tigers were coming hard at the end, even with Dewey and Jerome Luai out, injured. They were still pressing for the win, but South hung on. They got the bye this week. Thank the Lord, before we played Bulldogs on Easter Friday. The last 2 games, not very exciting, either one of them.
Hey, Cowboys finally get a win, though.
But we missed the Broncos Storm game, mate. So I've just heard exclusive news.
Oh, okay.
Exclusive news. ASADA are investigating the Melbourne Storm, and so is Sportsbet, apparently, with some big bets placed at halftime when they were 14-0 up. Big bets placed on the Broncos, and the Broncos came back and won. And the Storm really didn't put up a fight in that second half. Now, that's obviously a joke. Don't sue me, but fair dinkum. What's going on there, Breno? Storm, that second half was very unstorm-like. They don't do that at home. Yeah. They don't do that from a 14-0 lead. So very strange, mate. I'm sure Bellamy ripped the ceiling off in the post-match.
Oh, absolutely. But it's very Broncos. It seems like the Broncos are back. That's what they were doing in end half of last year, just coming back from. They were 14-0 down at half time and come back and left Melbourne scoreless in the second half to come back and take the victory.
Kim Kardashian, mate. Broncos like a comeback.
I think that's a different one. But anyway, Okay. There's the ladder, ladies and gentlemen. So 2 teams undefeated. Yes, I'm not putting Bulldogs in the undefeated section because they had a bye. Yes, okay, they're undefeated, but Warriors and Panthers have had 3 wins. And poor old Dragons and Titans down the bottom, where I thought they would be for the for the end of the year.
Yeah,
not looking good.
Yeah, Dragons looking awful. They've got to win this week. They have to win this week, the Dragons. If the Titans, we all expected them to be pretty crap, but the Dragons, they're supposed to be turning this corner, and Flanagan's doing all these great things, and they're going backwards at a rate, and they haven't even played the tough teams yet. So they're in absolute desperate stations. But Breno, I'd just like to point out for another week,
South Sydney, the top 8.
Both in the top 8. Hey, let's go.
Just back on the...
You've got to get a win this week.
Yeah, so I hope so, but yeah. Just on back on the Dragons, I had a couple of Dragons fans come to the bar the other day, and they're like, oh, yeah, as they usually do, like last year, oh, yeah, the Knights, they're going to lose, and they've come in last, and it's like, yeah. Hey, mate, have you had a look at the Dragons? Have you won a game yet? Like, who's on the bottom now? Yeah. So they're like, oh, yeah, maybe you shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah. Oh, tell me about it. But how about the slap in the face for Jack DeBellin last week? So he's a Dragons man for 10 years or whatever it is. Signed with Parramatta as a big signing. Played one game, played pretty average. Played a second game, they win. They drop him to reserve grade.
Oh, really? I didn't see that. Yeah, wow.
Yeah, he was in reserve grade last week. He didn't play against the Dragons.
Ridiculous.
He was in reserve grade.
Yeah, that
getting absolutely touched up. Absolutely touched up by Parramatta's by the Dragons reserve grade. It wasn't good for Jack DeBellin. So back in first grade this week. So he'll be happy with that.
A bit late for that. Here's our tipping comp, ladies and gentlemen. So the Flagman, Damo, up on top there, killing it.
Flagman.
Been there since round 1. He's doing really good. And we just snuck in 11th and 12th after last week's. Hey, we got
just like South and Newcastle, just sneaking into
just sneaking in the 12.
Yeah. But Evelyn's there. She was up there last year. Well done, Evelyn.
He was up there too. And
Shivo was our winner last year. Just dropped off. Where's he now? Shivo down in 9th spot. So he's only 2 off the lead.
It's early days.
Hello.
Yeah.
Early days. But yeah, you got to stay in touch in the early days. That's the trick.
That's it.
Yeah. My cousin's watching. Hey, Kev. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Go the Bunnies. He's just popped online.
Okay, let's have a look at round 4. Should we look at round 4? Let's do that.
All right.
Excuse me then. All right. Actually, I didn't put our tips up there. I did this last week too. There we go. There's our tips from last week. So we both got 6. Yes, okay, I did change my tip. I did tip the Knights, and then the day of, they pulled Fletcher Sharp out, and I went, yeah, you know what? I don't think we're going to do it, and I changed it last minute. So sorry about that, my bad.
And that counts. If it goes in the ESPN tipping, it counts. So Breno saves himself from me taking the lead. We remain 15 all. What are you in your tips? Let us know in the comments. We're 15. What are you? Let us know. If you're in our tipping comp or if you're not, love to hear if you're beating us. We should probably not because we're good.
All right, both teams are struggling here. Let's move on. Seagulls and the Roosters, 11th versus 15th, down the bottom. Wow. Seagulls still chasing some consistency, but this is a must-win for both teams. Someone's season will start from here. And we're both gone a bit different here. I've gone for the Roosters to bounce back, going 1-12.
Yeah, I've got Manly 1-12 purely because I think they're gonna turn the corner. I think now they've got something to really fight for. Someone has to, right? They're playing against Daly Cherry Evans, but watch out, Breno. Did you notice Hugo Savala has been put on the extended bench? It wouldn't surprise me if you see him go to 6 and Cherry Evans plays that. Cherry Evans not a 6. I don't know if the Roosters have worked this out yet or not, but he's absolutely not a 6. And he's Probably a better 7 than Sam Walker, although on form right now, probably not. So it wouldn't surprise me if Hugo Savala comes into that game and Cherry Evans may get hooked in a game against his old club. Wouldn't that be
Heard it
embarrassing?
here first. Yeah, that'd be
Wouldn't that be embarrassing for
the money
Cherry
they paid
Wright?
for him. They probably won't do that.
Yeah, yeah. But they've got to do something different, mate. These halves
They
aren't
do, yeah.
working. Cherry Evans is not a 6. He's a great 7. So you put Savala at 6 and Cherry Evans at 7, I bet you they play better.
Be interesting.
We'll
to
see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah. Manly haven't been too far off in their games. What was last week? They had the bye last week. The week before that, they played against the Knights, who were still with their good players. So, I think they'll turn it around.
All right, let's go into game of the round. Maybe, maybe not. Warriors still sitting on top, unbeaten and on a roll. Tigers quietly in 5th, thanks to the bye they got. But they got close to the Bunnies last week. But Warriors look red hot, and they have particularly... they've got another team coming in this week with Klekstad and Pompey and Metcalf coming back. It's some big firepower there, and Tana Boyd just cannot do anything wrong at the moment, can he? He's absolutely carving them up. And Luai's out, as we said before, so that's really bad timing for the Tigers.
Yeah, and I'm hearing for the West Tigers, he's no chance of playing.
Yeah.
They've named him, but he's no chance of playing. He'll be out. The Warriors at home, Friday night, 8 o'clock, when they like it, 6 o'clock Australia time, obviously. But this could get ugly. But the thing that I nearly went 1-12, Breno. I think the West Tigers are showing some resolve in defence this year. In previous years, they kind of do it for 30, 40, 50 minutes, and then they just go, it's gone, and then they pile on the points.
It's gone.
I didn't really see that. You know, they started slow against South, but they hung in there, and the defence was just great all game. So it wouldn't surprise me if that one's 1-12, but I'm going 13 plus.
Okay, cool. 13 plus. Yeah, we're both going 13 plus. There's some interesting games this week. I'm just going to throw that in there. All right, next game up could be the match of the round. Battle of Brisbane. It is back. Broncos coming off that huge comeback win. Dolphins just put 38 on the Sharks. Both sides building. This could be a shootout. Wonder who Gordon Tallis will be backing for this game. Payne Haas is out and Reynolds comes back in for the Broncos. I'm going Broncos 1-12.
Yeah, no Haas. I'm going Dolphins. They're hitting some form. They're starting to get those point scoring cogs turning. Tabuai Fido was amazing again last week. Herbie Farnworth, dead set the best centre in the comp.
He's a gun, isn't he? Yeah.
Best centre in the comp at the moment on form. He is playing such good football. So I'll go Dolphins 1-12. But yeah, my match of the round, absolutely the battle for Brisbane. This will be a cracker.
Yeah, for sure. I'm sort of slightly going maybe Dolphins after Broncos form lately. And
I feel another change of tip coming, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll stick with them, but after all the stuff that's happening off field too, at the moment they've got a lot of stuff going on over there, and hopefully it doesn't affect the players, but it generally does when this sort of stuff happens. Yeah,
I'll tell you now, Breno. If there's 10 to go and they're only 10 ahead, the Dolphins, they're in trouble.
Yeah,
they're going to have to put Brisbane away because they just don't know how to quit this team. You know, that game last week, I still can't believe what I was watching. I don't know a single person. No. Actually, I do. I lie. I know one person who picked Brisbane out of everyone I know, the big Queenslander.
Oh,
big Queenslander. He's a die-hard Broncos fan.
Yeah, where is he? All right, get on there.
Do
you know what, though? In my tipping comp at work, there's a knockout, and you've got to pick a team each week to knock out. Every year, I usually get knocked out the first round. Guess who I picked this year for the first round? Bloody Melbourne. So I'm gone. First round, I'm out of the knockout already. Thought it was a sure thing. Anyway.
I reckon a lot of people might have gone Melbourne on the knockout, but anyway.
I did notice that, yeah. A lot of people did. All
That would
right,
have been his lead.
so let's get into this one. Let's talk really briefly and quickly about this one. Bulldogs grinding out wins and sitting top 3 thanks to their bye as well. Knights coming off a rough loss to the Warriors. Discipline a big issue. Now, Dogs favourites here, but Knights desperate to bounce back. Sadly, I've taken the Dogs 1 to 12, but I'm hoping the Knights can put it together. Bit of better effort than last week, and hopefully less errors. They might have a chance, but you've gone 13 plus.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I just thought no Fletcher Sharp. He's been ruled out.
He's
I
back.
don't know. Oh, is he back?
He's been named, whether he plays or not, but apparently he's back.
Okay. Yeah, well, I could push him into 1 to 12 territory, but I don't know. The Knights, defensively, it just seems a bit easy. The only good thing for the Knights is I don't think the Bulldogs' attack is firing. They really struggled against Canberra, and I don't think Canberra played that good last week. So, that might keep them in 1 to 12 territory, but Bulldogs for mine.
Yeah. I've actually kept this from you, PJ, so we're lucky enough to actually have an exclusive. You had a great exclusive the other week, Alex Johnson, when he got his record there. But it so happens, we just talked about him. Another star has joined the NRL Live Chat today, and none other than, we're just talking about him. Oh, here he is, Fletcher Sharp. There he is. How you going, mate? You good? How's your knee? Are you ready to take on the Dirty Dogs this week? Oh, yeah. Oh, I've got my knee strapped up. It's good. Yeah, see, it's okay. Look, looks fine to me. Your knee looks fine, all strapped up. Oh, look. AJ's back as well.
Think he'll play good?
Wow. Anyway, yeah, he's good to go, I reckon. He's got to be, surely.
Oh, I hope
we
they
need
get
him.
it.
We need him.
Dylan Lucas has been sensational this year for the Knights. What a great player. Yeah, what a great player they've got there, and you've still got a backline that can score points. And Fletcher Hunt, he's not Fletcher Sharp, but he's working on the worst mullet in the NRL as well. So.
the Mullet brothers, yeah. They did. Oh, he did it right last week. He scored the first try, then made a few really bad mistakes, but hopefully he pulls it together this week.
Fingers crossed. I'd like us to both be in the top 8 for a little bit longer.
Just a little bit longer. All right, so Panthers sitting in second, Eels in ninth, and Panthers look very scary after a 40-4 last week win. Near perfect footy. Eels got the win last week, but a little bit messy. And if Penrith click, this one could get ugly for Eels fans. I've gone Panthers 13 plus.
Yeah, Eels, struggled at times against a really poor Dragons outfit. So Panthers have been so clinical. But like the Storm last week, this could be one of those games where they just accidentally slip up.
Yeah.
Accidentally slip up, we just seem to switch off. The Eels are paying $4.60. It's not bad.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Panthers. I mean, in reality, the Panthers should absolutely flog this team.
You'd think so.
So
yeah.
we'll figure it out.
Just the way they're playing, yeah.
Yep.
All right, Cowboys and the Storm. Cowboys finally get on the board. Congratulations, but now they face the Storm. Melbourne blew it up. Melbourne blew a 14-0 lead last week, as we were just talking about. So expect a response. Bellamy's going to be absolutely blowing them another one. But tough ask for the Cowboys at home. Can they do it? So I've got Storm running away here, 13 plus.
Yeah, always a lot better at home, Cowboys. Struggled against the Titans, who in fairness were a lot better than they've been in previous weeks. But I can't see anything but a Storm victory. I've gone 1 to 12 just because I think the Cowboys will put up a bit of a fight. Jay Clifford's been amazing for the team since getting back into the halves. Reid Marnie, I think he's starting to work out those combinations. I thought he might hit the ground running, but he hasn't really. So, and Reuben Cotter, I mean, he's always a solid player. So, Cowboys will get a great player. I think it'll be that, 30-20 kind of, maybe they won't score 20. Maybe 24, maybe 24-14 to the Storm.
Yeah, I can't see the
Could be
Cowboys
7
doing
plus.
it. Nah, I just.
No,
Anyway,
no,
what do you do?
no,
Yep.
no.
Where are we up to? So next game is the Raiders and the Sharks. This one should be good too. So both teams coming off losses though. Raiders let one slip with poor discipline. Sharks got blown away late by the Dolphins. This one's a bit of a flip of the coin situation. But I have gone with the Green Machine. 1 to 12. Come on, Green Machine. Do something.
Yeah.
You need that
Both games.
little memes like, do something.
Dude, you can do it. Yeah, both teams on a 2-game losing streak. One of these two teams, Breno, this is the minor premiers of 2025.
Yeah.
And the Sharks are always kind of up in the top 4. Quality team. One of these two teams are going to lose 3 in a row in the first 4 weeks. It's crazy. Like this season is a little topsy-turvy. Is the usual aspects, but you know the West Tigers playing a lot better, the Warriors playing a lot better, but you know the Broncos have slipped, got a win, and the Sharks and the Raiders. I don't know what's going on there. So
It was like that
I've
last
gone
year,
Raiders.
Mm.
Sorry.
It was like that last year though, but that went for the whole year. You just could not pick a game because one week one team will win, the next week they get smashed. Like it feels like it's going to happen again this year.
Yeah, I was like 22nd last year in tips. I don't want to talk about tipping, but anyway, the only thing that gives me a slight hope for the Sharks, and I think this will be a 2 or 4 point game, like a 24-20. The only thing that's got me slight hope for the Sharks is they have a great record against Canberra in Canberra.
Yeah, okay.
So, you know, and being a Sunday 4:00 game, they like the day games. You know, it's not going to be as cold as those Saturday nights down in the nation's capital. But the Sharks fair dinkum, like both these teams, this is very much like Manly and Roosters. Yep. These 4 teams are on notice.
It's a turn.
You've got to win this week.
Yeah.
You have to win. Like Dragons, yeah, they're on notice, but we don't expect them to win. These 4 should be winning.
Yeah.
You know, these 4 should be winning. Jamal Fogarty going to Manly with their star-studded lineup, they should be winning. And so should Canberra, and so should Cronulla Sharks. So this will be a cracker. This is my second match of the round. Probably why it's on Channel 9.
Match of the round 2.
Match of the round 2.0, okay?
Bottom of the ladder, Kalash. 0-3 for both these teams. Someone finally gets a win here, or who knows, it could be a draw. But errors and defence will decide this one. Not pretty, but important for both these teams. This one, I've gone. Oh, we're different on this one too. I've gone Dragons 1-12.
Yeah, we're different quite a few this week, Breno. Yeah. But yeah, no, Titans showed some glimpses in the Cowboys game. Dragons had nothing. Yeah. Like Parramatta were not great, and the Dragons were just terrible. I can't see them winning this at all.
Yeah, they have a tendency to bounce back though after a poor game. Well, I'm hoping anyway.
Yeah, well, there might be a lot of hope in that, Breno. But
yeah,
I'm going Titans. I think it'll be like a 10 point, like a 32-22 kind of thing. It won't be a low scoring game. Neither team knows how to tackle.
Lots of points.
Yeah, lots of points in this one, and I'll be going Titans 1-12.
Cool.
First win in a long time.
And Rabbitohs get the bye this week, so could be a good time for you guys.
They're my points. 1, 2, 2 points to the
2 points. Well, we just clicked over to 2 hours until the game kicks off for tonight, so keen to get into that one. The Sea Eagles versus the visiting team, the Roosters.
Yeah, match of the round 3. I'm going to enjoy this one.
/3.
Manly Roosters. Who do you go for? Injuries? You never cheer for injuries. Maybe I'll go for the ref. Go ref.
Go the ref. I wonder who's reffing. I haven't looked at that yet. Anyway, there's our tips for the week. So yeah, we've got a few different there.
3 different.
Get amongst
Someone will be leading after this week.
Unless there's a draw.
Unless there's a draw.
That last game could be a draw. Hey, we could put money on that.
Yeah. I think it was the Dragons that had the 44-40 match against the Eels a couple of years ago.
I'm not sure.
I forget who that was. Eels beat someone 44-40. And that was the biggest scoring points of a team in the history of the game when they lost. No one has ever scored 40 and lost. And I'm pretty sure it was the Dragons.
Yeah, now I remember. Yes. I remember that now.
The Eels beat them 44-40. That could be another 44-40.
Could be, yeah. How funny would that be?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's go check out this week's the round. We vote, you vote. Here we go. All right, so... Oh. All right, here we go. So... Well, my wife talks really loudly at the door. Our NRL Live Chat 2.0 medal. We vote, you vote. So we'll jump into the poll vote first. So thanks everyone for voting. But the 5 points goes to Tom and Jenkins. It's probably the closest one we had in the first few weeks. So that's a pretty good effort. Who was second? I can't see that from there. It's all gone blurry.
And good evening to Darlene. Good evening to Darlene. When you watch this back, yes, you really are that loud. So.
I'm done. So yeah, Tom Jenkins gets the players the vote from the page, and here's my vote. We'll get into that. So I got Jenkins for my 3, so he's doing all right already. And then Joy Gray got him 2 points. He had a great game the other night.
How good?
Oh, it was so good. One try, got a try assist. Yeah, line break. He had tackles break. Yeah, he just popped up everywhere, didn't he? Yeah, and save tries. Yeah, he almost got the 3, but Jenkins 4 tries. Like it's not something you see every week. But he is a winger though. Like let's be real. Jenkins is a winger, and that's what they're supposed to do. And then I've got Jordan Riki. He had a great game too. He sparked the Broncos comeback last week for them to win.
Amazing.
What's PJ got? Let's have a look.
Let's have a look, because there's a slight delay on the.
Oh no.
And I can't remember what I did, so press it and it will come. There we go. So I went Tanner Boyd, absolutely world class last week again. I know it was against the Knights and they were struggling for players and the rest of it, but I just thought I couldn't pick anybody other than him for the 3 points. He was outstanding. Jenkins definitely for the 2, and I've gone Joy Gray for the 1. I thought he was spectacular in that really hard fought match against the West Tigers. Like you said, scored a try assist, and I think he paid 3 tries, 2 goal line, like a metre out from the line. We're about to lose the game moments, including one in the last minute where he took down a forward twice his size. It was a stellar performance. So.
Yeah, really good. That Tanner Boyd, he's every week he's just doing something. He's scoring tries. He's making plays. He's doing all right on the. I think he might be close to leading the one on the Dally M's.
Yeah,
So
yeah, he'd be up there.
He's just killing it. Yeah.
And Andrew Webster. I mean, he's bringing back Luke Metcalf, and he can't take Tanner Boyd out of 7. Like he's that good. So he's put Metcalf in. Right. Put Metcalf in at 6, and we'll see how we go. But yeah, you can't drop a guy that's in this good a form. No, he has found. Right. He's found his place. He's found his place.
And then after that week, Tom Jenkins gets a massive 10 points and jumps straight up to the top of our leaderboard. But yeah, watch this space. It will evolve over the next few weeks, and let's see what happens. That's our top 10 so far.
Harry Grant second, Alex Johnson third for that try-scoring feat. Kalen Ponga, great round 1. Adam Dewey's been in great form. Braden Trindle, another great round 1 performance, and Cleary played pretty good in that round 1 game too. So, yeah,
they're all worth
that's your top 10. You vote next week.
Make sure you vote. Yeah, wait for our post to come up on either Sunday Arvo or Monday. Just keep an eye out for it. Get voting, and your vote definitely counts for that 5 points. All right, let's go jump into a tip of the week. Let's do it.
PJ's tip of the week.
Alrighty. How'd I go last week, Breno? What's the statistics for last week?
Not too
Have
bad.
you got that? Not too bad.
Not too bad. That's the
It
official.
was a bit hit and miss. Yeah, the Storm screwed me hard. Let's just be honest on that. The Melbourne Storm loss was the only tip I got wrong. Panthers 13 plus correct. Cowboys 1-12. They just got into 13 plus territory with that last try, so that was almost right. And then the Storm, they screwed everybody up. So this week, I'm going with Warriors 13 plus, Bulldogs 13 plus, and Panthers 13 plus. So just repeating, Warriors 13 plus, and they are going to beat the West Tigers. I'm going Bulldogs 13 plus over the Knights, and the Panthers 13 plus over the Eels. I reckon that's a winner there, mate. My first multi-pick. Get on it.
Yes.
It'll pay $1.07. They're the three favourites, and they should smash them. So I'm going for an easy one this week just to get one. Oh,
Say that every week.
I do say that every week, and it never works out for me.
Yeah, that margin. It's the one. That's the hard one, isn't it? Getting that margin. Anyway, that was good. Have you got anything else for us? Any insight into this week's games?
No, I had some feedback from a fan, actually, Adrian from Cronulla. He reached out and he went, "You guys do a great job. Wouldn't it be fun if you had a spell the team player's name?" Okay, so we're going to start tonight. Okay, Breno, I've got one for you, and then you can give me one next week. All right?
What?
Samuel Olakalatu.
No.
Go. Have a go. H. Don't look it up.
No.
Okay, what about just the Olakalatu?
I can't even do it. I can't do it. You know what? I'm really bad with the names. Hey, I rip on poor old Blocker Roach, but mate, they got a tough job calling some of these players' names. Seriously.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so that's a
bum.
no point to Breno for spelling Olakalatu.
I can probably get the O. That would be it.
It's got to be Ola.
I think there's a hyphen there too, or something, isn't there?
Oh,
No, apostrophe. Sorry,
yeah. So thanks, Adrian, for that tip. That worked out really well.
Yeah,
Cheers.
yeah, it's not going to be a segment. Because I'd lose every time.
Alrighty, that's all I've got, mate. So if you enjoy your footy, hour 51 before the game kicks off, join us in the live chat. No one does. It's been ruined by Facebook, so sorry about that. But if you do want to chat during the game, we're there. We'll let you know what's happening in the game if you don't have it on the broadcast. And, hope your team wins.
Me too. Hope your team wins too. My team. Oh, your team's already got the 2 points.
Yep, I'm going to win. I'm winning.
Enjoy the games, guys. Again, jump in the chat. Make sure you like all of our platforms and get involved in the chat. We will see you next week. Thanks for joining us.
Bye-bye. Cheers.
Dear, oh dear.
Thanks for tuning in to another action-packed episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out all of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 action on our Facebook group page. Come and join the chat. Goodbye.